Nation! Back with another recipe from the islands with Chef Direct, Chef Dan, and we're so excited. This is actually one of my favorite recipes. Probably gonna say that a lot because I'm making sure she does all my favorite recipes so I can eat. So she's gonna talk more about it and the history of it and why she loves it so much, why I love it so much, and her son loves it so much. So Chef Direct, take it from here.
Hi, so I am making my version. Well, many people maybe it's very similar, but I'm making my version of festival. It's a wonderful Jamaican pastime, especially if you're eating fish, because it has a sweeter touch. So it's like a sweet bread. Let's put it this way. So with the festival here, what do I have? I have 2 cups of flour. And you can see, so you can make your own, so you don't have to always expect me to be making festivals, so you eat up the festival before anyone gets it. All right, so it's 2 cups of flour, and it's a cup of cornmeal. You can even do a half a cup of cornmeal if you don't like that much cornmeal. But in this case, it's a cup of cornmeal I have, 2 cups of flour, and it's a very easy recipe, by the way. And so here we have salt. It's about a teaspoon of salt. I don't want it to be too salty. And I'm going to add our baking powder, which is a teaspoon of baking powder also. Here's my secret part to my recipe. I absolutely love cinnamon. So I have like a half a teaspoon of cinnamon sitting in there. And of course you add your sugar, because this is where the sweetness comes in. And here it is a half a cup of sugar. So again, I'm gonna add butter here, but before I do, it's just to let you know that the recipe, if you have missed what I just said, you'll have the recipe in writing as a backup, okay? Now this pot that's right here has the oil. So just put enough oil to cover. You're gonna get it hot first. Bring it down to medium heat so you don't burn your festival. But it's enough oil. I use vegetable oil in this case. And I use enough oil to cover your festival so that they're fried. Takes about 6 minutes on both sides. That's what I would say. So, and guess what I'm using? I am not using, some people use condensed milk, but because I err a little more on the healthier side and some of the stuff I'm making, I'm using coconut milk powder.
Okay. And I know you don't shift the flour.
Not yet. But I don't sift the flour. No need to. No need to. You can make it as coarse as you want, and I'm gonna get my hands in there, clean hands. So guess what? Here is where I add my butter.
Nice.
And this is just 2 tablespoons of butter. So you don't need, the butter is 2 tablespoons. You don't need a lot. You're just gonna bring it to a coarse crumb before we add our coconut milk. And the reason why I'm using coconut milk, like I said, this is the milk powder. I just mix with some water. This is about a cup of coconut milk combined. Just add some powder, bring it up to about a cup of water. Mix it, add it in. I have a little extra water here on the side, just in case I might need some extra water. The other thing I would say is always have a little extra flour on the side, just in case it gets to be a little too sticky. So you have to know exactly, this way you can roll and create your nice, beautiful looking festival. At least that way it's presentable, right? And it's edible at the same time. I have a whole coconut right here beside me. It's a dry coconut, but I won't put anybody through this because you'd have to break it open. You'd have to grate it or blend it. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, you know I'm not about all the hard work either.
Nah, you're not. You're too fast for that.
Yes.
Most of my friends and the people that are waiting for our recipes don't have time for that.
Yeah, you're not cracking open no cooking.
No,
we live in Miami. We all about the hustle
cracking
and bustle.
open anything. So therefore, I have to go with the fact that I don't see my son cracking up open a coconut either to make it. Give me some coconut milk, mom, and let me create. At least if when I'm on my own, maybe I can cook for, you know who. Anyway, let me just go ahead and add my coconut milk to the mix.
Looking
Not
good.
gonna put too much yet. I just want to make sure that we have
Just
it.
enough to move it around.
Yes. If I need a little more water, I can add it as I go along. I'm using a bigger dish because I can tell you about me one thing. I tend to be a little messy when I'm using flour. I do not know why the flour gets all over the place. So I say use a bigger dish, don't use a small one to create so you have space. And you can see it's coming nicely together. So I just need a little bit more. And maybe then you can pick that up and drop it more for it. It's easy. I'll tell you, keep on going. Hold it.
I'm liking it.
You can hear that sizzling already. So, right.
It was like a pie crust.
And we have plenty of other recipes coming, you know that. We have some killer recipes that's gonna just kick up everything on a different level. But for right now, we don't need to add flour to this. This is perfect. This is a perfect step. Some people put this aside, let it rise up a little bit, but I have done this many times and it's not. I just roll. This one is going to be too big, so I make sure that I get it well kneaded.
Yeah.
Roll it to a ball. Sometimes I roll on top of here and then I roll that to get a beautiful shape. You have some people who like to get big long ones. You have some people who just don't like it that way. So therefore, this is a size that we can work with. It might not be perfect.
And you're using different ways too, though. We were talking the other day when I was eating it. We were talking about how you can take the fish, like mix it in with the fish and everything. What was the name for it? I forgot.
Oh, that's a different one.
Yeah. What's the name of that?
We can't get that mixed up. That one was a fritters.
The fritter. It's like
codfish fritters.
Codfish fritter.
Yeah.
But it's with the. I'm saying, but it's with the same like flour.
Same flour.
Same flour.
But not with the cornmeal.
But not with cornmeal. So
this one is called festival. This is sweet.
Okay.
That one isn't. And I'll make that one up another time.
But how bad would it be if you did use the flour?
You could. Hey.
How bad would it be?
Maybe you can do something unique with it.
Yeah.
When I show you, maybe you can make something unique with it. Let's see how far we are with it. We can drop a little piece to see if it sizzles. Yep. Now this is my son's favorite. So whatever I'm making here, this is what he's waiting.
Almost there. She's almost ready.
You could make this one then.
Me?
Yep. No. Roll it.
See?
Yeah, squeeze it first. Yeah, yep.
Rolling it. Keep rolling. What? All right.
Just about anything. Now you're gonna roll it. Now you're gonna do this. See? I think we're ready. Yep. No, don't look
You look at yours.
Don't look right. Don't look right.
It's better.
Bring it back.
Okay, let's bring it back. No, I won't do it.
God, I'm gonna know this one. It's gonna look different than all of the rest. Oh Jesus.
Stop doing me like that. Y'all get Jamaican here? Wow.
All right. When you do this, then roll. There you go.
All right.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
It looks a little better, but let me adjust this to where it's not gonna.
I think it looks good. I think it looks good, people.
So we adjust it to a medium low. Let me check it. This is nice.
Let's get y'all the camera. Let's get y'all over here.
It's gonna be so good.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna do maybe 3 for now. Or 4.
I make those like little balls, and they make them like little snacks.
Yeah, so in
you can
other words,
just
you
eat.
make like, you could call it festival pop.
Yeah, festival pop, Drip Nation. We come up with all type of names
Festival pop,
tonight.
the balls.
Yeah.
Festival pop.
Festival pops. On the road, if you're doing Uber Eats, if you're doing Instacart, if you're on a bus going to work, you just open up that Ziploc bag and you get some of your festival pops, and you just eat it up.
You're just waiting for your festival. You see how fast it's
really
trending?
am
Look
waiting.
at that. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm rolling them over.
Oh my
I'm gonna tell
goodness.
you guys, and we're gonna have to turn down the stove on this because
I got you.
this is just up a little bit more. That's up a little bit.
I'm gonna let you do it then.
Come on. It's a total of 6 minutes, okay?
6 minutes in total. All right.
You have enough oil and it's on top and it hasn't broken. So if you
That
have
looks
enough
so
oil
good.
on top, somewhere here.
No, it's right there. Look at that. See, you don't even know which one mine is. I did it so good. See that, Drip Nation? She came at me. Don't even know which one mine is. I know it though. It's probably the one right at the end because it's just smaller than the rest.
It is so hot. That's why I'm like, don't even. You're gonna be screaming if you eat it. Sweet. It's good.
I'm screaming. Screaming, delicious! So good.